Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
And I'm Luke.
And welcome to bonus episode 28 of Holy Heck... Wait
a second.
27. All right, whatever. I don't even care about re-recording this. Luke,
This is very much so our show, so this works.
Happy anniversary week to you, Luke.
Happy anniversary week to you too. We're married, in case
We
you
are
guys
married.
didn't know.
That's a 1 year plot twist here.
1 year anniversary. Happy anniversary, baby.
Yeah, the writers of this show really needed to kind of step their game up here. That was no, but for real, I mean, without you coming up with the idea, because it was all you, we would not have a show right now. So thank you, Luke.
And if I'd gone through with it with Jasmine, I love Jasmine, but might not have been as good.
Oh well, I love Jasmine too. All right, anyway,
But
no.
I speak the truth. Anyway,
Jeez, no. So this episode. First of all, check us out. Just so you guys know, this Friday is our 1 year anniversary episode where we're talking about Lending Action, the solo mixes, and kind of like a little year in review type thing. But then the following day, which is Saturday the 17th, which is actually our real 1 year anniversary, we are doing a live stream, and I think we said it's probably going to be about like 1:30, 2 p.m. EST. Is that fair to say?
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, so make sure you check that out, and it's a question and answer stream, and you can ask questions to us in our Discord. Link down below as always, and just find the
plug down below.
Yep, find the Q&A channel and ask away. We got some really good questions that I'm like really excited for.
I'm
All
pretty
of them.
pumped. Some of them are pretty dope.
Anyway, so this episode we kind of just we didn't want to get too sentimental on you until the actual episode, so we thought this would be a great time to just talk about some dumb meme shit that's been happening this last year. Everything that's made us laugh thus far, which is a lot, but hold on. All right, we didn't write this one down, but Mariana Unicycle is something I like a lot.
Pretty good. Yeah. There's been some really good ones the last couple weeks.
So no, we just wrote down a bunch of things that made us a big laugh in the past year, and we want to share them with you. So do you want to start or should I start?
Yeah, we just got a really long list, so we're just gonna run down it. We got, you know what? You start. Actually,
All right. So one of my favorite things was actually from our first live stream we ever did, which one of us made the joke we're playing some music.
It was also a Q&A live stream.
It was. Oh wow.
Wow.
We played some music that was not altered in any way, and we're like, oh, Lantis is gonna show up and be angry, and then EJ showed up and said, hey, it's me, Lantis, and then put a gun emoji, and thus EJ became Lantis for the entirety of our podcast. So
yeah, in case you guys haven't been around as long and have seen an episode of EJ and wonder why do they call him Lantis with a gun, now you know. Go watch that. It's 2 hours long. I think it happens near the last 30 minutes. So give that one a watch.
You don't see the comment either. It's just us laughing at it for 2 minutes straight.
No, it's an all-time classic, dude. It's in our Discord now also.
So if you ever wonder why we're like, oh, EJ's going to show up with the gun. EJ never once threatened to shoot us, but he did shoot an emoji at us. So all right. There's a very special one, Luke, that you have to say.
Oh my god. Oh, this one's near and dear to my heart. Let us know down below. When we first started doing this, when I did this on the third or fourth episode, when I started saying it, I said it 4 times in an episode. Tyler was like, "Hey, let us know down belows," and I was like, "Come on, dude, they love them. They love the let us know down below." So we asked, and then unanimously the comments were, "We love the let us know down below." And now I think Tyler's come over to our side. I think he's on the let us know down below.
Local man gets put in his place. Yeah, man. I can't be the fun police if everyone likes it, then fine. I was like, I think you're annoying people, and then there's the monstrous crowd from the next room, we're not annoyed. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
I love doing. I love how sometimes we'll just get one let us know down below, and then other times we'll have 15 in an episode. I think that's a really good little thing we got going. It's a fun time. I just say it when I'm talking now. Also. It just comes out of my mouth. I'll just be talking to somebody, be like, let us know down below. And they're like, excuse me, what does that mean?
You could just say that you're just making fun of YouTubers at that point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
I like that Styx is always in the comments answering every single one of our let us know down below.
Styx, he'll answer questions that we didn't even let us know down below. He'll just he just knows that's what we wanted to say. Yeah. Styx is my hero, dude.
Mm-hmm. Every regular commenter is my hero. Every non-regular, everyone who's ever commented on a video, or
everyone who's ever watched
everyone in the world.
Videos.
There we go. My hero. I want to go back to EJ for a sec. EJ, beloved guest, but I don't want to leave out our boys and girls, Janai, Naoto, Mercy, and Cat Piano Classics, and Erin Cerise, which, by the way, we never thought would actually come on our show, so that's pretty cool.
That was super dope when we got that message back from her. We were
like
so
a
pumped.
year after it was.
Yeah, it was like 2 months after that we finally saw the message, and then we felt really dumb. Like, did we miss the opportunity? And then she was like, "No, I'd love to be on," and just came on instantly. We were we were so nervous before she like showed up in the Discord or wherever.
Yeah, it was like a whole like week of like, holy hell! Like, I hope nothing happens. Like, I hope nothing goes wrong.
And then she was just like the coolest person, and it was just like super easy.
There was the. Oh man, like we told the story before, but in the beginning we were like, who are we gonna have as guests? And like the first two like we thought of were three. We thought of EJ, we thought of Erin Cerise, and we thought of Emmett Soon. And we're like, well, one of these three is like out of our reach right now.
It's a little far away.
No, EJ was the first person to be like, yeah, and we were like, what? EJ mentioned us first. That was like
that's our boy, dude. That was only a couple episodes in.
Yeah, we only had like 60 or something subscribers by that point. But no, we missed the message by Erin Cerise for like 2 weeks. Like, we actually got another message for like, hello guys, do you still like me? Do you still want to be on the show? We're like, oh yeah.
She emailed us, yeah, directly. It was dope as hell.
That was really funny. I
was
the one who found it, and I like flew into a panic and messaged Luke. I was like, Luke.
It was so dope having her on. She's just like a really cool person. All of our guests have been like really cool to hang out with, and like genuine people that, you know, we chatted for like 30-40 minutes before and after. So really good people. Go check out all
it was
their
never
channels.
It was never like a strictly business kind of thing when someone joined, like, all right, we will begin recording now. It's more just like, hey, Love Live. And we're like, hey, Love Live.
I'm pretty sure with Mercy, we watched one of the lives the day before. So like, it's just always been like a super chill thing we've done.
Yeah.
Speaking of the first few episodes that we mentioned when we were talking about EJ, our first few episodes are big. Oof, man. Whew.
Yeah.
How many times can a boy say iconic while talking about Snow Halation?
As many times as we did it, I guess.
700.
I just I can't wait to get to a point where we can like maybe officially, maybe unofficially like re-talk about some of the songs that we kind of fumbled around about the first few episodes. Maybe. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I just want it to happen at some point.
I can't wait until we run out of weekly episodes to do, and we're like, all right, just redo the old
the whole show. No, I get like this feeling in my chest when someone's like, oh, I liked your podcast. I'm like, great. And they're like, yeah, I'm working backwards. I'm going to get to episode 1 soon. I'm like, oh,
no.
You don't have to.
Do it. I'm like always afraid also of people that comment on a video, on a new video, and they're like, oh, I'm going to watch all your episodes from 1 to... And I'm like, oh, they're not going to make it through them. No. They're not going to make it through those first like 5.
So that's my favorite thing. I also like how, like, just imagine... Okay, so the first hint of this podcast ever existing was me posting on Reddit like, hey, I'm gauging interest. Would anyone be willing to watch a podcast about this? And it got like a decent amount of upvotes. It got like 40 upvotes or something, and everyone was like, yes. And I was like, oh, awesome. And then we made it, and I just imagine every single one of our viewers from the very beginning, every single one of our initial subscribers were just like really supportive parents, like, you're doing great, sweetie.
really supportive boys, dude. Until we became big and famous like we are now.
Oh yeah, huge. PewDiePie is next.
Yeah, PewDiePie is next.
That's when we learned that we should probably talk into our microphone instead of kind of like doing this and just having the microphone.
Yeah, and like not to move around a bunch and stuff. I still do it sometimes where I'll like look away at something mid-sentence.
I went to our first video before like completely by accident. Like it somehow was just next to my recommendations on my own account, and I was just like in the middle of a sentence and I was like, yeah, snow halation, and I just like slapped my microphone.
and then we learned how to noise gate, and that was a big changer.
That was a big. I was like, Luke, I just found a way to make editing go from 40 years to only 4 years.
Dude, games easy. I almost said games fucking easy. That reminded me of Umi Does that we used to do. That was a
Oh,
classic.
yeah,
Yeah. That was a classic. I think
we
one of
used
us
to
just
do.
one of us just like cursed, and I think Tyler was editing at the time, and he messaged me. He's like, dude, you cursing? You gotta be careful. And then we brewed up the Umida to put over the top of it.
We didn't know that we were gonna do like a Nico Nico Ni or something, but we were like, this is way too long to just fill like a small F word, you know?
Yeah. Nico Ni made sense. We were like, what about Umi screeching? It's classic.
Speaking of big blunders early, one of my favorite things still to this date, it's not what you're thinking of. It's the Mermaid Fiesta
Oh
arc.
man, are you thinking of another blunder? Yeah, Mermaid
we'll get to
Fiesta.
that.
Man, what a game changer! That is a OG. Holy heck, I really like Love Live. That's episode 1.
That is
Did
literally
we do,
episode
yeah,
1. Yep.
Yeah, we did Mermaid Festa on episode 1, and somebody corrected me down. Or no. We were
No, you
talking
corrected
about it.
you.
We were talking about it and almost done with talking like for the 3 seconds about the song, and then I saw it on my screen that it was Festa, not Fiesta.
I remember.
And it was just game changer.
I remember exactly how this happened. We listened to it like together as we always do. Like we listen to the song before we start recording, and then immediately you were just like, yo. I was like, what? And then like you said it, and then for like the first like minute of the song talking about the song on the podcast, it was just like, I thought it was Fiesta my whole life.
I thought it was Fiesta for like 2.5 years,
And
my world
honestly,
got
with,
flipped
like,
upside down.
With the length of our show back, like with the length of the actual episodes back then, like how long we talked about each song, like that could have very well been like half the episode.
I mean, yeah, we talked
one
about
whole minute.
six songs in that episode. 6.
I
We
will.
used to
I
do,
compare everything to us. Me looking at like the Audacity like timeline towards the end of Snow Halation. I was like, oh my god, like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right? Now we do 20 to 15 minutes a song because we're only doing 2. I like that whole evolution was like super dope though. How like we realized 6 was way too many after the first like 2 episodes. And
Yeah,
we were like,
I remember I messaged you and I was like, listen, I gotta like talk to you about this, and then I mentioned it and you were like, I was gonna talk to you about that too or something. Like, we just
yeah, and that happens a lot where we'll like message each other about something. One of us will message the other and be like, okay, I was thinking the exact same thing. Then we cut it down to like 4 songs an episode with like very rarely 5ers, and then we cut it down to like 3s.
And then I remember it was the episode where Naoto came on, where we talked about Anamone Heart and Nawatobi, where I was like, all right, I want to go hyper analytical, 2 songs an episode, prolong the podcast as long as you can. And you were like, good, let's do it.
Yeah, and so we have some 3s every once in a while now. They're pretty rare, but mostly a two song boy episode.
I know.
Podcast.
Every time we do a 3, I'm like exhausted and like sweating by the end of it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. It's usually like a new song that's coming out, and we just like, and it's only 1 song, so we just tape it to the back of another episode. Like a lot of the solos, we just like tape them to the back of episodes, so we'd have 3 songs.
Yeah. We have the bundle, the bundle, the Bumble, EJ's
the
Big Bumble by Dr.
The world's
Seuss.
biggest bee. The world's biggest bee Bumble.
All right, so going back to when EJ was on our show, we talked about this a bunch of times too, but EJ, it was the aquarium episode, and it was right before Luke and I left for Minnesota together, so we had to do like a double recording in the same night, and we recorded Aquarium and its singles and Wonderful Rush and Oh Love and Peace, and I was like, wait, is that on the same album? Am I dumb? Wonderful Rush and what?
That's all right. That's right.
Okay. And I was like, we need to make this a wonderfully rushed video, because I was like so done by the end of the night. But at the end, I was like, I'm so glad it's all done with. That's great. And then EJ messaged us. He's like, here's my recordings. And it turns out that EJ recorded his system audio instead of his microphone.
It was bad, and it was us talking. Oh, no.
So EJ was like, haha, I'm not too mad. Just get me in when you can. And then like I got a message again, like I didn't even reply to that one. I got a message again, like I don't know, like 10 minutes later, like I'm actually very mad. Like have me in again, like ASAP.
Yeah. No, it was super funny. Obviously at the time, like Tyler was like freaking out. I think we were still in Discord together, or you were like messaging me and you were like freaking out. I was like, okay, it's okay. We'll figure out. We ended up recording the episode in Minnesota.
Yeah, EJ, if you're watching, it wasn't like a mad freak out. It was like, I'm mad at you. It was more just like an anxiety, like, holy shit, what are we gonna do? Like, kind of freaking out.
And I was like, it's okay, Tyler. We'll just record the episode in Minnesota. It'll be fine, because we didn't want to miss any weeks. And so, we only missed like what, 3 weeks?
We missed 3 weeks total. Yep.
Yeah, and
I'd say that's a pretty good track record.
Yeah, one of them was because my computer exploded. One of them was because
my voice box exploded.
Yeah, and the other one was for Christmas. So like, I feel like that's pretty good. 49 out of 52 weeks we were here.
You want to talk about Christmas though?
Oh, one of my favorites.
Yeah, the whole Christmas bonanza we did. That's probably like I know we talk about songs being comfy all the time, like Pure Girls Project and like Kimi no Kuse ni, but like the Holy Heck Christmas episode is like, I remember just like recording it and just like Little Drummer Boy was like playing on repeat in my head the whole time. Like, it was just the comfiest episode. And we got the fabled DMX Christmas.
God, that was such a good inclusion.
Oh, and also the fabled like 6-hour render because of the snow.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did mention that it was taking a really long time. Didn't we do a Christmas? Oh, that was for the Moment Rings. That was for the giveaway for the Moment Rings, and like we had a little overlay where the snow was falling for the stream.
Right. Yes. That was a different time though. We did it twice.
Yeah, it was around the same time.
We did it on the Christmas episode too, I think.
Yeah, it was around the same time. We did the Christmas episode and the stream, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so on the big photo, because like I just edit like the PSD, like the Photoshop document of like that's what you see, like the title cards. So I just like edit all of them, and I already have everything there. And I still have assets that I used once but don't have anymore. Like I have like the big Aaron Cerise hanging out that we use for the thumbnail. And my favorite thing to see is the DMX hanging out in the corner, just invisible. So if you look at any Holy Heck title card on any given video, there's an invisible DMX in the bottom left corner. You just can't see it.
Yeah, he's
thought to let you guys know.
And he's hanging out. What was the episode where we had Anthony Fantano slowly like appear on the screen?
Oh my god, I don't remember, but
what was that?
I don't remember.
Oh man, that was a good one. EJ was on.
I do remember it was an EJ episode, so that kind of like narrows it down.
Man.
It was either Koku Haku, or what were the EJ episodes? Koku Haku, Daijobu.
But I think it was that one.
It might have been. I don't know. Sticks will know.
Let us know down below which one it was.
Let us know down below, Sticks.
Speaking of the hottest meme videos. Bring me back the Holy Heck. I really like Idolmaster. A very real episode, no matter what anybody says.
Yes, very much. It was like episode 42, and it was the 42nd episode of us being a lady.
Of us being a lady. Are you ready? I am a lady. We brewed that one up like months before, and we had been like tanking on it. We were like, April Fool's episode. Holy Heck! I really like Idolmaster. It's gonna be so good. And
like, we both thought it was
just
like,
magnificent.
Yeah, we both thought it was like, this is what everyone's going to expect, but then we realized we could just make it good and have it still be funny.
Yeah, there's multiple times throughout the recording where we just like stopped and laughed because it was just such a good time.
That probably has like the highest ratio of like garbage clips that I had to delete with like good content. Like there was just so many times where we just had to stop.
Yeah, it was super good time. We
the worst part about that was I immediately went on vacation right after with no internet because I went on a cruise and I was in the middle of the ocean. Like, I was dying to see the reaction to that video. And then luckily someone never logged out of their, because like, at all those places you can get like, oh, use your computer for only like $30 a day. Like, what? Come on. But someone forgot to log out in like the desktop computer room that no one was using. So I just like went on that person's account and just went on YouTube, and then I saw the thing. It was like popping the heck off. I was like, we should just do it. an Idolmaster podcast anyway.
Idolmaster podcast. I think my favorite part of that one was pretending to like the opposite of what we actually like. Was like saying that we hate what we actually like. That was a good time. Just being the reversal boys.
The follow-up next episode saying that like we like everything that we said we didn't like the last episode.
I think that I talked about how like I hated Brass in the Idolmaster
you
episode.
Screamed how you hated Brass.
Yeah,
actually.
I was very upset. And I think the next episode was the tuba song. So like it was a pretty good back and forth there.
Oh man. I like how our predictions are usually wrong for everything. Okay, except they're not. So like predictions being wrong. Like we were talking about like everything that could happen with like season 2 when it was coming out of Sunshine.
Very wrong.
We got some right. Like I was like, what if they put the Saint Snow songs on like the main single? And you were like, that's never gonna happen. And then it happened.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I got pranked
one time.
super hard.
But I was just the other day. I was talking about the new solo songs, in like the Discord or something. And then I was like, yeah, no one could have guessed that Kanan was like gonna get a jazz song. And then I was like, didn't we do a video about this? And I checked our video about the predictions. And then in the prediction video, Luke was like, what if Kanan does like a jazz song? And I was like, wow, that'd be cool. So nobody could guess that unless it's Luke who guessed it.
Dude, now we both have one. We both have exactly one. Yeah. Every other time, way off. We really got a good track record at this now.
Yeah, totally.
We could go into sports broadcasting with how good we are at these guesses.
Become weathermen.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's see. We got
given away moment rings.
Oh, that was super dope. Super dope.
That was awesome.
Right here. It doesn't fit on my fingers still, but I love it.
I don't wanna like go too hard on this in case the people that watch are active viewers, but I am very, very happy that one of the winners was a regular commenter, which was Nick Vanderhoven, actually. So I was like talking to Luke. I was like, Luke, I know we're doing like this randomly, but like I am hoping from the bottom of my heart that at least one ring goes to like a face that we see all the time. And he was like,
yeah. And we got super lucky.
And it did. So awesome. Not awesome for us shipping out things. 2 out of 3 rings were out of the country and it cost us a lot of money, but
totally worth it. It was a really cool kind of giveaway we could do, and I really enjoyed it.
I went to the post office and like I filled out all the stuff, and the lady over there was like really nice, thank God. And then like I sent out one. She's like, "Where's this going?" And I was like, "Some state, whatever." And it was in the United States. And then she was like, "All right, what about this one?" And I was like, "I don't want to give away where they live." And I was like, like Scandinavian country. And she was like, "Oh, you just filled out the wrong form."
Brother,
had to redo everything.
Yeah, it feels bad, dude.
Oh man, there's so many good ones.
That's man, we're getting kind of long though. I think that's a good one to end off on. We of course are gonna mention a bunch of them, when we got this episode coming up on Sunday. We'll get a little bit more sentimental with you boys, because we really have enjoyed doing this, and releasing these videos every week has been a good old time.
True. I've made videos in the past, like, on my own, like, YouTube channel or whatever, and I've had the dream before where it's like, I'm gonna be, like, a guy, like, a content creator, and people are gonna, like my videos and stuff. And, like, I've gained, like, a fair amount of subscribers before, but, like, I've described this before as, because, like, this is going back, like, way back. I made, like, how to prestige in Modern Warfare 2 video.
Billions of views.
Yeah. That account has, like, just about 3,000 subs and, like, over, like, 500,000 views, but no one there cares about me. It's just more like, hey, you're the guy that gives us things. So it's really cool to actually have made a community where people are like, hey, they're excited to watch our videos, and it feels really good, Yeah,
I walked into the Discord. I'm actually a spark on a neural plane. No, I came into Discord the other day, and they were like, oh, Luke, hey, we just finished watching, listening to the new video, and I was like, that's fucking dope.
I know, right? It just hits you sometimes where it's like, people are like, this video makes me feel good. I'm like, wow, I did that, and that feels good. Well, I half did that.
I made funny guy joke and made person go, ha ha. This is a good time. So, but we'll get into more of that, on Friday. Look forward to our
like
video.
Bring your tissue boxes. Bring your hurting jaw because of the smile. Bring that next episode.
And of course, we'll have our Q&A stream on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. We will confirm the time. We will not be Waffle Boys any longer. 2 p.m. Eastern. That's 10 a.m. for you Alaska boys listening.
Oh, right. Okay. Just all you.
All me listening. That's a reminder for me to come in and do that. And check out our Discord. Drop some questions in the question and answer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
We may not get around to all of them, but we'll get around to as many as we can, and it'll be a good time.
Yep. Called Q&A channel. It's like right towards the top. So, yep, hop in our Discord, ask us some questions, and we will see you Friday, and then see you Saturday for some sentimental cryboy times. So,
I'm trying. I'm like reading the questions, but I'm not like trying to think of them too hard, so I can give like spur of the moment answers. Because personally, I think that's way more fun.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen like one or two, and I'm like, "Ha, yeah." And then I saw one in particular. I was like, "Oh God, like I need to prepare for this question." But it's only been one. It's only been one. So I'll mention that question when we get there. But anyway, this video's been going on really long. That's what I said. Same exact thing when we were 10 minutes into Snow Halation. So.
There you go.
All right, see you then, boys.
Yeah, talk to you guys later.